Hi, everyone, and welcome to your new moon in Scorpio energy reading, as well as pick a card reading. So let's start with Scorpio's key phrase, I desire. What does this mean, and where is it going to show up in your life this new moon cycle, and how can you use it to your advantage? Scorpio's energy is all about transformation, death, and rebirth, nonverbal feelings, wanting power, and needing to know the truth, and asking what is the truth behind the facade. Because things are not always as they seem, and Scorpio energy will push you to get to the bottom of it. It is very instinctual and intuitive. It is the detective of the zodiac. This energy is intense and passionate, especially when it comes to intimate unions and relationships. It is also very alluring and powerful, and when used for selfish reasons rather than good, healthy, and balanced ones, it can be dangerous. Moral of the story here, avoid using this power negatively. So now that we know what Scorpio I desire energy is, let's take a look at where it is showing up for each zodiac sign. As always, I suggest watching for your rising sign first because it will resonate the most. However, if you do not know your rising sign, you can watch for your sun sign. And if you want to book a personalized new moon reading based on your own birth chart with the transits for this new moon, I have a link to my website in the description box. Before we get started, let's remember that new moons are all about new beginnings, new cycles, and planting new seeds and wishes for manifestation. Hi, everyone, and welcome to the second part of your new moon in Scorpio energy reading. You've already looked at what area of your life you want to manifest for your rising sign and or sun sign. These piles are going to be something you can do in place of those or along with those. Okay, so you have two piles. Pile 1 here, or this card, or this Angelite crystal. Pile 2, this card, or this Aura Angel Rose Quartz crystal. Okay, so whatever number, card, or crystal calls to you is the pile that you're meant to listen to. And if both of them call to you, by all means, listen to both. I'll see you in your reading. Hi to those of you who chose pile 1, this card, or this Angelite crystal. This is going to be what you can do in addition to or in replace of what you've already heard. So, overall energy, Scorpio, I transform. And remember, we are planting new seeds for manifestation here. Then we have the 8th house, Scorpio and Pluto. I'm just going to read this to you. This is the house of life's enigmas, transformation, the hidden, sensuality, and death. Here is where we can see someone else's property and money, real estate, inheritance, and investments. We can also see our deepest unrevealed wishes, as well as fears, occultism, and esotericism. Not sure how to pronounce that word. Anyway, the energy is I transform. We see it on this card as well as this one here. So let's just get right into this. We also have this card, which I'll hold up so that you can see the name, okay? And it is fertility and prosperity. Feed your soul with love and abundance will flow. Okay. I think the message for some people here is going to be manifesting in that positive energy, because sometimes as a Scorpio, I speak to this and I know it's not just me. There can be negativity. We can be a little too hard on ourselves. Okay? We don't let up. So what you want to do is manifest in abundance and flow, how to allow your life to flow better. Okay, it's going to be different for each one of you, how that will work exactly, but you know what? Take it how it resonates. Okay, so we're going to start there, but let's look at the rest of the cards. Assess the situation. Well, Scorpios like to do that, and that we're talking about Scorpio energy here. It doesn't mean you have to be one. And this is Virgo energy, right? Virgos and Scorpios get along really, really well because they like to analyze. They like to get to the bottom of things. They like to solve things and fix things. So let me just bring out the rest here. We have a leap of faith, Sun in Aries, new beginnings. We have the path. And adjustments are required. So overall here, pile 1, what you need to focus on for planting seeds to watch them grow and bring them to fruition this new moon cycle in Scorpio. I find it's interesting that you have 2 Scorpio cards come out. I really feel that transformation, and again, it's where is it in your life? You know what needs to transform, what you need to leave behind, and what you need to bring in for the new. So really that is the name of the game here for this new moon in Scorpio. Really, it's all about transformation, new beginnings, taking that leap of faith, okay? Getting on your path, making adjustments in your life, assessing the situation. I really want to say it's all right here in the cards. But I also just want to tap in and see what maybe Spirit has to add to this. For some of you, I feel that you may be really good at dealing with other people's money, other people's debts. You may be really good at dealing with a joint finance when it belongs to like someone else, like say you were on a parent's or a child's bank account, right? Not just your own. I feel that you're really good at doing all those things. 8th house, Scorpio, that's what that's all about. Maybe though what some of you need to do, okay, is, I mean, that's what Scorpio energy is really good at doing. So maybe in this case, you need to manifest in how to do it for yourself. You may want to ask God, source, universe here, or whomever it is you go to for your higher guidance and help and energy. How can I have a new beginning for myself when it comes to my own finances, for being organized, for staying on the straight and narrow, not overspending? Okay, how do I budget? How can I have a new beginning in that area of my life? I also think for some of you, this may be a call to start really analyzing and assessing, right, situations where you know, you have a feeling that there's something lurking just beneath the surface or hidden just beneath the surface of a conversation, of a situation, whatever it is. But you don't quite know how to approach it. You don't, maybe you have a bit of the Scorpio spider senses are tingling, but you don't really know what to do about it. Ask for them to guide and help you with that, okay? That could be something that you could work on. Maybe speaking up, having a voice. But those are the main things that I feel for, in addition to what it is that you've already heard, or like I said, in place of. You are in need of transformation, like I said, somewhere in your life, taking that leap of faith, making adjustments, assessing different situations, getting on your path, plus those additional things I said about maybe learning how to better take care of your own finances, or how to really tune in and deal with what's lowing or just underlying the surface of conversation or situations in your life. Let's get some tarot here for further confirmation, clarification, or additional guidance. And then we're going to pull over, turn over that card that you chose and pull one more again, just for some more oracle. So pile 1, we're going to get 3 here. Oops, well, 2 come out right there. So we have 6 of Wands and Queen of Wands. Well, that's Scorpio. Scorpio's fiery. Scorpio's a fiery sign too. Yes, they're a water sign, but they're also fiery. What I think they're saying here is, if you take on, say, a Queen of Wands energy, I always read the kings and queens like that. It's you taking on that energy of being confident in yourself to be able to do this, being determined, being courageous even. Because if it's a situation and you know there's something lurking below the surface, you really don't want to address it, but I think that you need to. And you may need to ask for help, like how to plant the seeds, even to find a solution to the situation, right? So I feel like that's what they're saying. Be courageous, be confident, be determined, and it will happen for you. The 6 of Wands is showing success, okay? It's showing that with the 6 even, that you can have clear communication, that you can find harmony in the situations, that you will find the solution. Let's get one more. 2 of Cups. Yeah, you're going to find the balance. It says relationships here. So you are going to find the balance, whether it be in relationships, in the financial, taking a leap of faith, going off on a new beginning. You're going to find balance in that. You will. plain and simple. And you have choices to make. Choose balance and choices. It's what I always say. There's some choices that you're going to have to make. None of this stuff happens easily, but if you make the choice to manifest in solutions for this, because you can manifest everything. It doesn't have to be like an object, right? Or, you know, prosperity or abundance. You can manifest in solutions to your issues or problems or things that you'd like to become better at. But it's a choice that you make to do that, to find that balance. All right, let's turn over this card, pile 1. I choose to nourish myself and enrich my life. I love that we were just talking about choices, and that's what this is. By you learning how to do these things, right? By standing out and saying, I need to feed my soul, I need to have flow in my life. It's nourishing yourself and it's enriching your life. So that is just a confirmation of what you can look forward to. And I am loved beyond measure. I always, whenever I get this card, and it comes out quite often actually, it is, they have your back. So if you ask them to help you find a solution, you plant the seeds to solving the problem, the issue, whatever it is, they have your back. They love you. They want what's best for you. Therefore, they are going to work as hard as they can on their end, and you're going to put the work in here on your end, and you will have success at the end. So that is it for you, pile 1. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please throw me a like, subscribe to my channel if you're new here. If you're one of my regular viewers, thank you for coming back each and every time for new videos, not just the new and full moon ones each month. And if you know someone that maybe needs to hear this, I'm the conduit that has brought it to you, and you can be the conduit to pass it along to someone else. Thank you, pile 1. I'll see you later in the month for your full moon reading. Hi to those of you who chose pile 2, okay? This card or this angel or a rose quartz. I always have a hard time remembering all those words for one crystal. But I'm going to set this aside. We're going to look at it at the end. We're also going to do live tarot at the end. But let's get your overall energy. Like I said, this is in addition to what you've heard in your rising or sun sign just prior to this, or in place of. It's totally up to you. All right, we have overall energy, water element or sensing. Oh, I like that. Because the water element is really like if we're thinking of tarot, right? We're thinking of your emotions, your intuition, your creativity, right? It's the soul, it's your feelings. It is your intuition. I also have here to go along with it, Aquarius. And the Scorpio card. Well, there's a water element. So there's the name. I'll just hold that up for you. And it says, poison and medicine. In order to heal, we must first shed our pain and fear. I love the way each time these cards come out, you know, it's sensing. And I want to say that maybe you want to manifest in healing into your life. So if there is an area of your life, pile 2, where you're really feeling, it's very emotional. You're very much in your feelings because, and I'm going to say with Aquarius here, maybe, I want to say relationship, and it can be romantic. It can be any type of relationship. Maybe you had someone who was a bit aloof, a bit cold. Maybe you had someone who was marching to the beat of their own drum and not including you. And it has left you with some hurtful feelings, okay? And maybe you need to feel it, yes, acknowledge it, feel it, and let it go. But maybe you need some healing here. So you may want to manifest in, speak directly to Archangel Raphael to help with the healing, okay? So that might be a direct message for some of you. But let's look at leave the past behind, okay? This is Capricorn, last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Ooh, we also have reevaluate success, eclipse in Capricorn, new direction. So leave the past behind and go in a new direction. Okay. Peace. Oh, you guys, I really, yeah. And the energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon. I really feel very strongly that this is you manifesting in one, there's going to be multiple here, that you manifest in that healing, because maybe you have had a relationship that's gone awry here. Maybe, like I said, you were in a relationship with someone who really wasn't in the relationship with you. It's time to leave it behind, to go in a new direction, to find peace and comfort and stability in your life, and just know that it's time. The energy is gaining momentum, which means it's time, okay? The way I'm hearing it, to make that move. Now, what I also want to say is you're saying, okay, yes, this is true. Something like this has happened. What you're manifesting in here is one, healing, and two, your new beginning, your new direction. So you may need to take a little bit of time yourself, sit and figure out, okay, this is over. There's healing that I need to go through, right? Like I said, you acknowledge it, you feel it, you let it go. And then you need to decide, how am I finding that peace? Or what would that look like for me? If I'm leaving this past behind, and this could even be in work, right? Leaving a job behind, that's a relationship that you have with your employer or the work that you do. It can really be in anything. And you're going to reevaluate. Because I feel the success here is peace. You're going to find peace. So how do you want to do that? And once you figure it out, and you can even ask God, Source, Universe, whomever it is that you go to help you figure that out, and then you plant the seeds to start making it happen. Okay, that is the main message. Short and sweet on this pile too, like, I really feel, and use your intuition. We talked about water here and intuition and Scorpio. Yeah, use your intuition as well. Use your creativity. That falls under the water on how you're going to move forward and find this new success, this new peace in your life, okay? So use all of it, your intuition. Use, your guides, God, Source, Universe. Use your own intuition and creativity. Let's get 3 tarot. Confirmation, clarification, or additional guidance. 2 of Cups. So funny that come out in pile 1, 2, in a different context, but relationships. This is maybe a message. What are you looking for in a relationship? Balance, love, peace, harmony, a real partnership. Because I don't feel like this was, I feel it was a little one-sided here with the Aquarius, okay? So, that's just to give you some ideas. Okay, we have another 2. It's choices that you're going to make. You may feel like you're at a bit of a crossroads right now. I like that. And what I always say when I see the 2 of Swords, there is a crossroads. It's right here. You can choose to go this way or this way. What I want to say is you may want to manifest in the best way for you to go. Not both ways, not one or another. You need to be very specific with the universe. So you manifest in the path that you want to take when it comes to relationships in your life or new direction, new beginnings, okay? 10 of Cups, completion. I love that it ended on the 10 of Cups. I was like, please let there be something happy here, but no. I feel like all of this is very positive. You're coming from a bad situation or a bad place maybe, or feeling bad, but you will get to the 10 of Cups. Put the work in. They'll help you, right? You work, they work. They work behind the scenes. You work here in the present with yourself. And You listen to your intuition, let them feed it, let them guide it, okay? And you will get wish fulfillment, which is everything that you wish for and desire. So it's a win-win in the end. It may not feel like it right now, but this is them telling you, trust us, we will get you to this point. All right, here's the card that you chose. Oh my God, you guys, I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outwards. So I feel that once you are able to get yourself to this place of peace, maybe you're going to help others find it. Or maybe you are just, because you're now in a happy and harmonious place, that is going to emanate from you, right? People will see it in your aura, okay? And it will just help others without you even speaking a word. It will just be the presence of you, okay? It could also mean that you will be a really great person to go to for friends, family, whoever, when they need advice about relationships. Let's get one more here. I accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that it is a place of profound learning. Beautiful. Because if you're going to if this is going to ripple outwards, then you're going to learn from this, and what you learn, you're going to share, right? But also just for yourself, just for your own being, you're going to learn. So this is a beautiful message pile too. So you know what it is that you need to manifest in. It's that new beginning, healing, you know, how to move forward. What direction do you want to go to find your peace here and to get to your 10 of Cups? So if you enjoyed this, or if you enjoy the cards, I like to do kind of themed readings as well. Even in my other ones, themed decks I use. We bring that energy in. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you to my returning viewers. I really appreciate your support. And if you know someone who maybe needs to hear this, then be the conduit to send it out to them. Thank you so much, and I will see you in your full moon reading at the end of the month.